In this module, I want to show you one more thing with Flutter, the basics of Flutter, okay? And this thing is how to turn anything into a button, okay? Because right now you can only use button like next page or clicked, elevated button, but how can you turn, by example, an image into a button? Let's do this right now. Okay, so first thing we will do is we will go where we have the second page, which is settings, okay? And we will wrap the image asset with something called another widget. So we'll say refactor, wrap with a widget, and we will use this time the gesture detector, okay? This will allow us to detect any click onto anything, okay? And now we have wrapped this with we have wrapped the image with the gesture detector. I will format document. I will put my comma because there's two bracket, format document. And now we need something inside the gesture detector, an argument called onTap. So we take this one. If we go over, we can see that this is a function. If we go over, function. So we create an empty function. We know how to do this. And next, inside this one, what we will do is we will change a variable. So we will call first the set state, if you remember. This is to tell Flutter to change something. And we will need to create a variable. Let's create a variable. I will say Boolean. I will create a Boolean. And Boolean is actually a true or false variable. Okay? This is what it means. It's true or false. So I will say is clicked, by example, and I will say false. This has not been clicked. So I click on it, I take this new variable that we have created, we go down, and we have the gesture detector, the onTap, the set state, and right inside the set state, I will say is clicked, okay, is equal to, so actually right now this one is false, okay? And we will say the invert of is clicked. And I put my semicolon at the end. So this is what it means. The exclamation point just means the invert, the other thing, okay? Or what you can do, you can just say through, but it will work only one time. When you will click, it will click, but after it will not work. So this will always make sure that every time we click, the variable is clicked will be the invert of what it was. So if it was true, then it will be false. If it was false, then it will be true. This is what it means. It's just the invert of this. I'm sure you get it now. Okay, that's great. And what we will do is we will use a condition. We have already used this before, and we can say is clicked. So if this is true, then we will show the image asset, and otherwise we will put an image.network. And I have a source, the GPG. You can just find an image on the internet, take the URL as I showed you previously, and paste the URL. I will format document, and I will move back this like that. Great. So you can see the URL is pretty long, but yeah, that's it. So I will format document. That's great. Let's restart the app, and let's see how it worked. If we go in settings, because this is where our image is, we can see that right now the is clicked is set as false, okay? So what this means is clicked is false, so we will go in the second one where we have the image network. And this is the image I get from the internet with the URL, okay? So that's great, but if we click on it, boom, we change the image. Now the is clicked is now the invert, is now through. We have set state to refresh the screen, and now the code will show this image. And we can click as much as we want. So this is how to create a click or something that is clickable with the gesture detector widget. So that was it for this video, and I see you in the next one.